Hey, it's Michelle from Monkey's Creations for Flower Friday. Who's excited? I am. Let me just get y'all pulled up. Oh, let me turn that down. Don't need to hear me. Hello, y'all. So, we are gonna make a flower. So say hey when you come in. Excuse me. Didn't know what that was. Good morning, good morning. So, we are gonna use the ring board. We are going to use this gorgeous heavily foiled silver and this black fabric mesh with some skulls, y'all. Y'all know I'm all about Halloween, so that's what we're doing. So I did go ahead and make one. Look how cute that is. But I'm going to show you how I did it, okay? So, and we're also going to use these canvas discs. Now, I got these from Hobby Lobby, and it's a 10-piece disc for like $1.49. So, that's what I'm using, and we're going to attach these straight to the board, and then add some silver. Exactly, it's Friday, so everybody get up, get off the couch, get out of the bed. Put your coffee down, put your water down, whatever you're drinking. Because it's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. Yay! All right, so let me bring you down. We are going to need, now I already have 2 of these made. The other one, the skull is attaching, so it is glued down with something heavy on top of it. But for these, we need 8 pieces. So I'm doing 3 flowers, so you need 8, 8, and 8. Okay, so let me bring you down so that I can show you this disc, and I'm going to zoom you in so that we can really see what I'm doing here up close and personal. Okay, so now I do already have the zip tie attached to this one, so we can just attach it to the board. So on these discs, y'all, I spent probably just over an hour yesterday trying to figure out how to do this and where to line them up, because look, we all know I'm OCD, so it had to be even, right? So if you look at the middle of this disc, you'll see that center. Oh, I gotta remember where I'm at. Okay, so we are going 1, 2, 3, 4 rows from that center. Let me grab a Sharpie so that I can show you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I doing it in the 4th? Gosh, I gotta make sure I'm in the, I gotta remember. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, and in the 4. So 1, 2, 3, and in the 4. So I'm going to Sharpie this. That way y'all can see it. And this gives me even numbers for 8 petals. Yes, I literally counted every one of these holes to figure out which one I could use that would give me the numbers I needed. Okay, so center 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's where we're going to put our zip ties. Okay. Just want to make sure everybody can see that. Then we're going to grab some zip ties. We need 8. You do the same, girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it's easier. When I did these, I loaded all the zip ties at once. Good morning, Laurie. But I think it's going to be easier for y'all to see what I'm doing with just loading one zip tie at a time. Here is their 4.5 inches. And you get 10. Oh, sorry, the light's on it. Okay, so let's make a couple petals, and then I'll show you how we're going to do this disc. Now I'm using silver for the leaves because it matches perfectly with that skull. Okay, so I'm going to bring you back out. Now, where did I get those skulls? Y'all, I'm bouncing all over the place. Where did I get those skulls? So I was on the hunt yesterday. I really wanted to use this skull for the middle. But this is the only one I could find. So, on to plan B. So I have these from the Dollar Tree. I've had these for a couple years. And I literally took my wood burner and just cut them all out so that this is what I had left. Okay, so wood, now it does stink. Do it outside, y'all, if you're going to do it. Do it outside. And then just cut right through those, and that's where I got the skulls. So, you know, I'm all about using what you have, finding what you can use, and making it work, right? It took me a minute, but I figured it out. Okay, so this is fabric mesh. This fabric mesh is 10 by 10.5. I know Laurie has preached this to y'all. You have to measure your mesh, y'all, because even if it says it's 10 by 10, it may not be. So this one did actually say 10 by 10.5. So when you line them up, it is 10.5. Some will say 10 by 10, but it's 10 by 10.5. So if you want that true square, your brain is always where it is. If you want that true square, you have to measure your mesh. Don't go by what's on the package. Okay? So I cut this at 10.5. We are doing the lolly. Now I came up with another way to make it hopefully a little bit easier for y'all. When you do the Friday dance with a big smile, it makes my Friday better. Yay! So let's see if we can break it down even further and make it easier. While I'm doing this, who took my challenge 2 weeks ago and made their first rose? Give me a heart. Heart this live if you made your first rose and you accepted my challenge. All right, so it's 10 by 10.5. Diamond shape. We're gonna bring, yay, I see some of y'all. I am so excited. Bring that top to the bottom. Turn it sideways. We're just kind of lining up. See how nicely it lines up because I measured my mesh. You did, Brenda and Trudy. Awesome. And then I'm just going to hold it right here. We're going to stretch. We're going to pinch. Bring our edges in. And then we're gonna go ahead, hello, and we're gonna band it, y'all. Just like we would do the rose petal. Okay, so that's what we have. But want to make one like yours? Awesome. So I'm gonna hold this down. Just keep your palm right on there. And we're just gonna walk, put the edge up to the ceiling, walk it in, line up those edges, walk this in, line up those edges, pick it up, and band it. Okay, so that's what we have. To give it that nice curve to make one for fall and Christmas. Yay! So these are moldable, y'all. So just go in and watch what I do. I'm going to stretch it and I'm going to curve it up. And there's your lolly. Okay, does that make it a little bit easier for some of y'all? A little bit. Okay, we're going to do another one. Okay, so 10 by 10.5 diamond shape top to the bottom. Turn it sideways, line up our lines, put your finger right down here, your pinky at the corner, stretch, pinch in the middle, edge, edge, and then you can band it if you want. If not, go ahead and bring these in, walk them in. You can see my palm is still holding this end down. Hold it in. Hold it, band it, okay, so kind of funky, go in and mold it. So either way you want to do it, you're gonna get that lolly. Good morning, you caught me live, yay! Okay. So which way is easier for y'all? So I'm going to put these three in, and then we will make the last of the petals. Okay, I'm going to cut this off just to make it more manageable because we have a smaller center. All right, now I'm going to show you. Let me zoom you in again, and I'm going to show you how I'm setting up this canvas. Okay, so we've got the center. We went 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've marked that black line just for y'all. So if you want to screenshot it, go ahead and screenshot it so you know exactly where I'm going. Pay no attention to my nails. Take your zip tie. We're going to go down one hole. We're going to skip a hole. I know these holes are tiny, y'all. So down one hole, skip a hole, and then up the next. So let me make sure. So we're skipping that hole and we're going to the next. Just like that. These came from Hobby Lobby. They're just disc centers. They're, what do they call them? Plastic canvas circle from Hobby Lobby. Okay. And then we're going to skip a hole and we're going to go down the next one. Skip a hole, up the next one. I did not reach my TikTok goal, but that's all right. We'll get there. We'll get there when we're supposed to get there. Right? Okay, so that's how I'm setting up the canvas. All right, let me bring you back out. And then all we have to do is put in our petals. Okay, now you know I'm taking that zip tie and I'm going right over that band. I was looking for my needle nose. That way, if that band breaks, it's still not going to fall off anywhere. And then we're going to clip that zip tie. Okay, so that's what we have. We're going to go to the next one. Now this one, see how I have this? It's sitting right on top, and these are going to start to angle themselves. It's sitting right on top, and we're going to zip it in. See how that is? I am on TikTok, your friend. And I'm almost to 1,000 so that I can go live on TikTok. At least once. I gotta say I've at least done it once. Okay, so we're gonna go. We're skipping one. Well, see, now I'm going backwards. I should have went the other way, but that's all right. We'll go this way. So skipping a hole. Down one hole, skipping a hole, up the next. Okay, so we're just gonna, instead of going this way, we're gonna go this way. So we're gonna lift this petal up and tuck this one under. Okay, so lift it up, tuck under, only because it's harder for me to see those holes going the other way. Well, yes you do. All right, let's go back. So we're skipping a hole. See, this is going to confuse me. Oh well, we'll just go backwards. Going that way, and then skipping a hole, and putting the end of that zip tie in. Good morning from Canada. So let's make the other petal. We'll make 2 more. Did you add? These are my new glasses, Cheryl. Those holes do get blurred. They're tiny. All right, 10 by 10.5 because I want it, or 10.5 by 10.5, so it's squared. Diamond shape, top to the bottom. Sideways, line up our edges. Hold that down. Pinch, bring in your edges. So this way might be a little easier for y'all to master the lolly. Okay, so we have our rose petal. So I'm going to take my palm, put it right up here, hold this end down, take our edge, put it up to the ceiling, walk it in. Just lining up those edges, walk it in, lined up. Okay, now I'm going to release my palm, band it again, okay, and then mold it how I want it. Okay, So I've showed you a couple ways to make that lolly. Thanks, Melissa. Gonna go right in. It's going right on top of that other petal. Isn't that cool? Alright. Holy man. Alright, skipping one. Going down. Skipping one. Going up. Now it does kind of bend the canvas, but don't worry about that because when we attach it to the board, it will lay flat, okay? Laurie is the TikTok famous one. Definitely not me. Diamond, top to the bottom, sideways, line up your edges. Hold your pinky down, stretch, pinch, pinch, pinch. Edges up to the ceiling, walk it in, smush it. Edge up to the ceiling, walk it in, and smush it. Smush it. And then mold it however you want to mold it. So you can mold it like that. You can mold it like that. You can take it completely the other way around. Just have fun with it, y'all. How many holes between the ties? That's what I've been showing you. So it's one hole. So you're going down a hole, skip a hole, up, skip, down, skip, up, skip, down, skip, up. So you can get 8 on this row. My TikTok name is Monkey's Creations. I can see these coming out of my yes, 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 yes. Okay, so we're skipping a hole, going down, skipping a hole, going up. You're welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome. So give me a thumbs up if you have not tried the lolly yet, because this is your next challenge. You have to try the lolly. All right, y'all got to try it. So I'm going to post in Unique Wreath Creators the rows I made 2 weeks ago, so we're always going to work 2 weeks behind. So I'm going to post my rows in there and ask who accepted my challenge. And if you made your first rows after I did 2 weeks ago, I want you to post your rows in there. And then in 2 weeks, we're going to do the lolly challenge. So you've got 2 weeks to do my challenges. Okay? Oh, Lynn, stop it. $9.69. So close. All right, skipping one. Down. Skipping one. Up. We've only got 2 more, y'all. Stop it. How many skulls? I only using 3. I'm putting 3 flowers on the ring board, so you only need 3 if you're going to do it how I'm doing it. Okay, I'm just showing, I'm going back and forth and showing y'all 2 different ways that you can do the lolly. And then I'm just clipping off the excess. Laurie, for a while, she has revealed her new board yet? No, she hasn't. It's coming. Skip, down, skip, up. Wow. Okay, last one, y'all. Last one, last one. Yay! Thanks, y'all. This is fabric mesh. Alright, so we're lifting this one up to complete our pattern, tucking it under. Laurie's beating me on TikTok. Alright, the challenge is on, y'all. All y'all got to go follow me on TikTok because she's beating me. You don't want burn fabric mesh? Yes, I do. Yes, ma'am, I do. Alright, so we're going to get all of these situated. Okay, get that one on top. Make sure they're all on top of the one next to it. Alright, so there's your flower. Don't challenge me. I know. Stop. Y'all go, y'all. Even Dana's beating me. All right. There's 152 people watching, so y'all got to go follow me on TikTok. Have problem when ordering mesh always ends up with wrong. What are you? Nope. You don't have to use fabric mesh. You can use whatever kind of mesh you want. Now, I would recommend for this one, if you were using like a white or a yellow or something that's really thin, that you double the mesh. Okay, so I would Let me show you what I mean by that. I would take two pieces, one right on top of each other, and double it. Okay? That way you can't see through it. All right, and then we're going to take, let's get this up. You followed yesterday? Yay! 4.5-inch plastic grid. So we're going to take another zip tie. We're going to run it through the bottom. Does not matter where, just wherever it will go through. It will go through, I promise. Okay, and then feed it right back down. Wherever it will go through. Okay, and now it's ready to attach to the board. So, let's grab our board. And let's see, hopefully, I've had this one over here drying because I wanted to feed these through and then glue them right to the flower. So that's what the finished one will look like. So let me find, there's the top of my board. So I'm thinking I want one right at the bottom, and then these two kind of like that. Okay, you did miss the dance. Where you been? Okay, so we are going to go ahead and attach them. Now I'm looking because I want to make sure that they're face on. So that's actually kind of why I haven't put the other skull on there yet. Feed it through, y'all. Now let's see if I can get it right here in this hole. And we did it. Okay, so there's one. I guess they don't need to. See, I shouldn't have glued that one on. I knew it. But that's all right. They don't have to be, they can kind of be all over the place, I guess. Right? Okay, so see how that zip tie fits right in that hole? But actually, I mean, we can really make the top of our board anywhere. So, just move things around, y'all. So really doesn't matter. You can see I'm putting them in 3 different places. One is the inside hole, one is the inside hole to the outside of the board, and then this one is going to be on the outside of the board, the outside 2 holes. So literally just put them wherever you want to put them. Okay, me bring y'all back out. So if you were just joining, these skulls came from the Dollar Tree. They are on these plastic grids that you put like to line a fence or something like that. I literally just took my wood burner and burned and went through right through that plastic and took all the skulls off. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And this is what it looks like now. I just took them off, y'all. Use what you got. No, this isn't for my living room. Well, maybe not. It is available. It'll be on my website. Let's see if we can turn that one just a little bit. All right, so now we're just going to make some leaves to fill in. Okay, so that's why I got the silver, because it matches the skulls, y'all. So you can make leaves. There's a number of ways to make leaves. So we're just going to add some leaves as we go, just literally wherever you want to put them to cover up the board. Okay, so let's put, so all we have to do is lift up these petals and start adding our leaves. You can make a couple different style of leaves. You can do the same style of leaf. I'll show you a couple different leaf petals that you could use. So these are all wood burn 10 by 10. Okay, I always keep my serged edge upper left, bottom right. And we're just going to bring top to the middle, bottom to the middle. We're going to bring top to the middle again, bottom to the middle again. Okay, just like that. We're going to scrunch, flip. Okay, so there's one way to do a petal. And even in the zip ties, we can angle our petals, right? So they don't have to sit in there straight. Let's do, your Dollar Tree never has stuff like this. I've been to a couple here in town, and they all seem to have a little bit different. So, and even the one we went into Murfreesboro yesterday was just now putting out their Halloween stuff. So okay, we're going to clip that one because I forgot to put in my zip tie. You're right. Okay, so just putting that zip tie in. And let's do something. And we'll put a leaf on top of a leaf. So just scrunch right up the middle. Bring it up. You will always see when I'm doing these types of petals, I go left over right because it covers up a lot of that cut edge. Okay, so we'll take that one and we'll put this one maybe right behind it, or maybe right in front, or maybe right in the middle. So it really, you'll just play. Okay, isn't that a funky leaf? It's Halloween. Anything goes, y'all. And it's okay if it's covering up part of that flower. I actually kind of like that one. And they don't all have to go the same way, but I think I'm just going to kind of follow that circle. So I may take that one. Let's take that one out, and let's do the same thing that we did to the other one. Or gray. Yep, this is silver, but you could totally use the muted gray. Even the poly burlap. If you want to stay with the muted, or not glittery, fully, whatever you want to call it. But see, that's the good thing about wood burning, is I'm kind of messing with it. I'm putting one over the other, and it's not fraying. Doesn't mean it can't, but just makes it a little bit easier. I'm just kind of smushing that mesh down so that that petal lays a little nicer on that. You're a glitter girl? Can be glitter girl. What kind of mesh is the black? It is fabric mesh. Fabric mesh. Just trying to line these up. Not that you really need to. How many mesh for the leaves need to be? It really just depends on what style you want to do. I'm just adding. I'm not really counting. I cut, I think, 15 pieces, but that didn't mean I'm going to use them all. It's just I'm going to use them until my board is covered and you can't see it. So it's really going to be how you set up your flowers on the board. I think we're going to do 1, 2, let's do 3 more sets. Hopefully I cut enough. I think I did. And then we'll just see what it looks like. But at this point, it's literally just covering the board. Yep, any petal will look good on this for sure. Just grab a couple more clips. Is that a different petal for the leaf? I'm just putting two different styles together. I mean, there's so many petal combinations you could use for a leaf. It really just depends. I was just playing when I put these two together. So, just play, y'all. Let's have the fun of making a wreath, right? For me, anyway. Okay, come off. And I didn't put my zip ties in, so let's clip that again. Oh, maybe. I got a big one right here. You cut both of this silver is 10 by 10. The black fabric mesh is 10.5. All right, so we're going to go right up under that again, and so as you can see, I'm just kind of filling in wherever I think it needs some more coverage. So let's go right here. So I went to the outside here, so I'm going to the inside here. Actually, I don't like that there. Let's go down one more. Because that's the good thing about these boards. You don't like where you put it, just take off the zip tie. And put in a new one. Okay, so we're going right up under that leaf. I didn't want so much covering up that flower. Where did you get those big clips? I probably got those, I think it was Dollar Tree. I was cleaning this morning and actually found some more. Maybe we'll just use the sunflower petal in this one. That. I've got a mess going on in this corner. You're welcome. One more set over here. And then I'll show you how we're attaching the skulls, because I'm not just using, y'all, that's just plastic. So I'm not just gonna use hot glue, because it will just pop right off. Does not have them, found them on Amazon. See, old Dollar Tree's just a little bit different. I'm gonna use that one. Might as well use it. I made it, huh? What do y'all think? All right, so for the skulls, I'm gonna make sure that I have my petals kind of opened up right down here at the base. Okay. We're going to take, there's really nowhere to attach anything on this, because if it did right up there, then you'd have to worry about this coming up. So what I did was, I am taking the E6000, and we're going to put it right here in the middle, a good amount. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to take the hot glue, and what the hot glue is going to do is it's going to make it stay on there now, at least until the E6000 cures, right? So we're gonna generously put our hot glue and then take our skull, and you have a little bit to mess with it before you don't want to mess with it, right? So you have a chance to work your petals. And then hold it. So what I did with this one is I just took this paint. Look, Dixie Belle paint. It's not just for painting, y'all. It's a weight. Zoom in. Okay. We're going to work on that one next. Okay. So it's going to hold that on there. So I put the E6000. I got to figure out where I'm at now. E6000. Going to put the hot glue right on for quick attaching. Just open up the base of that petal before you can't. And then just hold it. Now I will add, we're going to add to the inside, but I wanted to get these skulls going. That way you could see the final. Now if you have something like a wood disc or something that you could attach, like I normally do my sennas, where I use this styrofoam, and then you could just run the pipe cleaners down through there and attach it that way. But those skulls really had nothing to attach anything to because it was so bumpy, right? So we're gonna bring one in here. I'm gonna try to do it very carefully so that my skulls don't move. Don't move, don't move. Oh, stay there. Stay there, stay there. Okay, now I want this one a little bit shorter, so I'm going to run it more into the zip tie. Like I need to hold these on there. Let me bring Dell back out until that hot glue sets. I mean, you could have even put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flowers on this if you wanted. Here. One more. Does anybody else like creepy, scully things on Halloween, or do y'all like the cutesy stuff? Can you make this on a large board? You probably could, for sure. A little of both. Okay, now this one we're just using the outside of our board. Just like that. Bring that under, bring our flower up. Let's see if those will hold. You like a little of both? You just did a scary clown? I love the scary clowns. Well, I don't like clowns, but they sell well. How about that? So there you go. I mean, you could even put, you know, some leaves coming out the side behind the flowers. And I may, since I do still have a couple pieces, I may go ahead and grab another one and put it kind of behind the flowers. You could see red for Christmas. Yes, like a different, like a poinsettia or some kind of Christmas flower for sure. But these grids make it so much easier to add flowers to these boards, for sure. All right, so there you go. Something different. Now you could use white for leaves if you want. You could even add green for your leaves if you wanted. It would go well. So many different things that you could do. So that is it. Thank y'all for joining me for Flower Friday. I will, if you are a member of the Unique Wreath Creators, I'm going to post my challenge in there from 2 weeks ago for the rose. So make sure you go post your rose in there if you did one after I challenged you. And I will see you right here, 2 weeks, same place, same time. Have an awesome weekend, y'all. Bye.